welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Tuesday, February 26th at 12:15 hours, and I got a little box here from Hugh Tassel. No idea what it is. It's a box. That's a quality package right here. Oh, hey! Remember how we haven't been able to broadcast like connections and stuff lately? Well, Hugh sent us a TV1 CS320 Connect, which is this cute little beastie. And this should let us be able to broadcast again from the command console. This lets us take PC in, PC out, composite out, so that's going to be a cool thing. This will make it easier for editing on the blog and broadcasting connections, so that's going to be a cool thing. This is a big box from Newegg. And there's a note. Todd, you're going to be happy. This is from Daniel D. Jager, and it is the cooler. A very serious power supply, and a serious bit of memory. Cool. That, all we're waiting for now is the Blackmagic cards to get here. But that's all stuff for the box, which should be somewhat on the air tonight even, because we've got one Blackmagic card. We've got to wait for the others to get here. So this is all Todd stuff. Todd, there's your little monument to Daniel D. Jager and his awesomeness. Thank you, Hugh and Daniel. We're going to get to work. We'll be back. First thing we got right here is a box for Bruce. Now, I'm not even going to open this. What this is Bruce and somebody else, I think Dale, teamed up and got the CPU board for the big plasma TV. So we're going to see if they can fix that. I'm just going to leave it closed because there's nothing to see there but a circuit board. But thank you, Bruce and Dale, on that. This one is from Monoprice. Oh yeah. Well, you guys donated the patch bay. You donated the switch, and now Jeremiah Duke donated 25 blue 6-inch patch cables. Aren't they cute, dude? Look at that cable. There's an easy way to open these, I just haven't figured it out yet, so I'm just going to tear the damn things open. But these are cute little blue patch cables, which don't look like much, but when you only have to go from there to there, this is actually really useful. They only have to go one rack unit. So for some stuff, those are really useless 99% of the time, but for one specific application, they are really awesome, and we happen to have that application coming up a lot in the next couple days. This is a personal box, and I can't open it on the mail. This isn't for me. So you guys have fun. That's today's viewer. All right, thanks to Jeremiah Duke, we have these cables right here, and I'll show you what they're for. It's pretty obvious at this point, but here's how this works, because a lot of people couldn't figure out why I wanted a patch bay. Each one of these ports is hardwired in, and it goes out here, down to conduit to the drop. So what we do is we take one of these, and we take like one there, and it goes into one there, and you just plug them all in. To do that, though, this has to be moved down to here because they got to be right on top of each other for it to work. And you can just run the cables right up, boop, and it goes right in. So that is a project for you today. Drop this down to the next spot, and then you just patch them in. 24 goes to 24, and 23 goes to 20, and you just run them up.
23 goes to the rest of the internet, doesn't it?
23 goes to the rest of the internet. Yes. Actually, I think 24 goes to the rest of the internet. 23 goes to the Wi-Fi, 22 goes to the machine that'll sit here, and all the rest are ports in the room, 21 down. That's why there's 7 groups of 3 ports. We have 21. And that perfectly fills the 24 bay.
Patch into 21 then?
Huh? Don't worry about 22, 23, 24. Just plug everything into here. Anything that is in here plugs into here.
Okay.
And just line up all the ports. And this, you don't have to think. You just line up all the numbers, and it's all been solved in engineering before. So yeah, just 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. And then all these plugs that are currently hanging just plug right in the damn wall.
Whoa.
And it's just beautiful. It's elegant. And then we can close the door, and they'll just be... See, that's the nice thing about the little cables. They'll just stick out a little bit. You close the door, and it'll look all nice.
Whoa.
That's why this sets in 3/4 of an inch, and there's like 1.5 inches here. That's to give room for the little cables to bend around so you don't smush the cables. Because Raxxas has been making this shit for 20 years, and they know about this stuff. All right, you guys have fun. We'll be back. Time is 14:02 hours. And Jabroni's working on Studio B. Kicking bits of metal off the scaffolding. So you're going to make an AV blog?
What?
You're going to make an AV blog with your contour cam yesterday?
I still couldn't hear you. What?
You're going to make an AV blog with your contour cam yesterday?
I already did.
Is it posted?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if any of our workstations have power, so I don't know how we're going to take it public.
It'll get there.
Bolt cutters, please.
Stand by.
Yeah. That's how we like it. Oh, come on. This is the one time I've used you to cut an actual bolt.
Hey, Jabroni.
What?
Bolts are hard.
Got some metal surrounding it, ain't? Careful, this guy. What's attaching this?
To where?
To the vent that we can't destroy. Yes, phone. Do you know what a vacuum form table is?
Yeah, why?
What does it do?
It's usually used for making molds and stuff. You know, do you know what you ever see how they make plates for printing presses? Like burning a plate?
No.
All right. Big vacuum table.
Okay.
Over it, you have a frame, like kind of like a Newman frame,
Yeah.
In that frame, you put a plastic bag, basically, that stretches across the frame so that you can suck the air out of irregular shapes. You put an object on the vacuum table, you put a soft plastic over it, sometimes it's a heated plastic, and you suck that down over the shape and you form...
Oh, you make a mold.
Yeah,
Ah.
which is what I said like 10 minutes ago.
Well, mold is a rather broad term.
No, it's for usually for thermoset molds. Not always. Why?
How hard would it be to make one?
To make one?
Yeah.
Not terribly. I mean, it's a job. We don't want to make it. Somebody wants to make one here?
No, someone wants to make one in his garage.
It's a bit of a do thing. There's work involved, but it's certainly possible for the average user to do it. I'm sure there's videos on how to do it on the internet.
That's right, I text during work hours.
So,
Right in front of the CEO.
coolest job ever.
I don't know about coolest job.
Did you just help somebody learn how to build something?
No.
Isn't somebody wanting to know how to make a vacuum table?
Yes.
Okay, what was your role in that?
He asked me how hard do I think it would be to make.
Okay, so you offered consolatory advice on the creation of a personal project.
Yes.
Isn't that exactly the mission and scope of the Geek Group?
Yes, but I've been doing that
Okay.
since we were in high school together.
Well, yeah, but you work here. So, it's totally legit. It counts.
Okay, one.
Can't take my flashlight. I'm
I just
using
did,
that.
man.
You can't do that.
There weren't nothing you could do to stop me.
Man, I'm telling Mom.
That's your funeral, that's mine on.
Your mom likes me.
She likes a lot of people. She loves me.
You got another text there.
I noticed.
It's about a vacuum table.
I added, but there's an awful lot of work involved. And he's like, no, I thought if I thought about it really hard, it would just self-assemble.
Yeah, he's one of your friends.
Yeah. Have you one of?
You have more than one friend. The dog loves you. So, you know, you got that going for you. You want to end with that?
If you'd like to mess with the tarp, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, let me hop down a second. 28 hours. What's going on, Todd?
Oh, you know, you got parts and pieces and stuff.
Well, what do you got?
Got my fan, heat sink,
Okay.
power supply,
Memories.
quad channel memory. 3 of them counting.
Yeah. Now, are these all new?
Brand new.
Cool.
Brand
And
new.
you've got one in there, so you can put in 2 more.
Yep, we'll throw in 2 more.
Okay. And you've got room for 2. You can put one here and one here.
We got room for 3.
Where would you put the third? Here? The white one?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It'll do that?
Yes, it will.
But it's white.
So,
It'll be okay?
it will be okay.
All right. I trust you. All right, you get started on that, and I'm going to see what all the banging is. Hey! Keep it down!
Up yours.
She got nothing but love for me. Nothing but love. I'm going to get a camera on you.
Been looking at all this stuff, how to configure master control and get the audio working on that bad boy. And
Oh.
I may actually...
And then there's the whole stuff for TGG2. We're going to need another encoding engine.
Right. Yeah, there's that. Oh, that's sexy.
Turning up 11 so they can hear us. They can hear us. They can totally hear us. Okay. You know what would be really cool to have up here? IRC computer. Not that I've been begging for that for a week.
That's something we can probably get running this
Okay,
afternoon. this
I'd
evening.
I'd appreciate that.
That's sexy.
Look at that. Yeah,
And it comes in its own little carrying bag.
with velour. And this is all donated by IRC
This is all
members.
donated by our
This is all
IRC.
donated by Daniel D. Jager, but
Well, this part of it was
He's-
Daniel D. Jager, the Blackmagic cards, whatever you did with them.
they're right there.
They're right there. Was donated by Alan,
Okay, old geek.
Old Geek. Thank you, gentlemen. That means we can get this thing rocking.
Yeah. You've been working on the Caspar system for weeks. This has been a thing.
It has been a thing, and I'm excited to finally get this thing
Well, I want you excited.
rocking out. And I'm hoping that we can get this monster of a heat sink in here. Look at this.
It'll fit.
Look at this beast.
It'll totally fit.
Look at this beast.
It'll totally fit. You had the other one in there, and that's the other one's same size. See, it totally fits. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, there's no problem there at all. You may have to lean a little to put the lid on it. It'll totally fit.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look really cold. You smash it down really hard and you'll just have the nipples sticking out. And if anybody asks, those are the nipples for the 4 channels of memory.
Memory nipples.
Memory nipples, that's what we got.
Excellent. Yeah, this will be rocking and rolling tonight.
You're probably gonna need these. Those are the screws for the power supply.
Or those.
Or those. Those are faster, they're black.
That makes them faster.
Yeah, it makes them faster. You know, that's why we paint computers black. It makes them faster.
Makes them faster.
Yeah, and the red parts in there, really, really faster.
Really, really faster.
Yeah,
huh?
totally.
And white is like, you know. blaze.
White's for clean rooms. White makes it clean. Or space.
Or space.
Clean rooms and space. That's upside down.
No, it's not.
It's totally upside down.
It is not upside
I just
down.
like fucking with you. I wanted to see if I get you to install dinner with the fan pointing up.
Get towards that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that worked really well.
Because they don't put heat sinks and shit right here with any kind of purpose in mind.
Exactly. Oh, this is gonna look nice.
And once you get this done and the IRC computer down, you're done, you can come up to the captain's quarters where Hugh sent in a box that you get to mess with.
Really?
Yep. It's going to be a thing.
Is that?
It's so that we can you know how when I edit video live, I got a preview monitor way the hell back here.
Yeah.
It fixes that.
Really?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We're not 100%.
Maybe we can fix the color correction because I know you have been able to.
I have a theory.
You have a theory?
I have a theory, but I can't do it on my own. You need 2 people.
Well, you got 2 people today.
Okay.
In the midst of the snowstorm, and snowstorm be damned, we're gonna rock
Hey,
this
you
thing
can
out.
stay here for days. We don't mind.
I'll get snowed in tonight. If I won't be able to go home.
I'm okay with that. I got like chips and cheese in my office, so you can eat.
I got 2 cans of Mountain Dew, so
I got chips and cheese, so we're set.
We're
Yeah,
set.
there. Okay. So what are you doing? You could have had this built by now if you'd quit dicking around and, you know, actually get to work on stuff.
you know.
Here, I'm gonna set this.
You said that.
I don't know where the hell I'm gonna set this. I had a little baby tripod. I totally had a little baby tripod, and it was so cute. It was, hey, look, happy little tripod sitting down here on the floor, getting trashed. This is the crappiest tripod in America. Oh, did you see what I did to Jabroni's favorite tripod?
No.
I'll show you in the blog. You're gonna get a kick out of it. Jabroni has a tripod that is like his personal favorite tripod.
Okay.
And on the side of it, it kind of makes a smile, and it had a nose, but it didn't have eyes. So I gave it googly eyes. I'm stroking the case, and then I'm opening the memory. Because you're going to be dipping around the thing. Oh yeah, we didn't need that. That's not delicate.
No, not delicate.
Is that the brand new one?
I'm not saying.
Is that the brand that you just dented? Are there dents in it?
There's no dents.
There's no. Oh, that's not a dent? No, that's more like a tear, really. God. Daniel D. Jager, we want to thank you for donating that. And we want to thank Todd, once again, for breaking things. Had it open 5 minutes and Todd broke it every damn time. But I was over here. I had nothing to do with it.
You bumped me.
I bumped you. I'm gonna bump you. Ronnie's kicking your ass. He handles my light work. Memory won't fit in the thing. I'll lean on it really hard. It won't go in the slot.
It just won't go on the slide.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it had air in it.
I had an intern doing that once. He was like, memory won't go in the slot. And I was like, well, you got to push on it a little bit. And he's like, "Roar!" And he's standing. I'm like, you idiot. And he's like, what? And I take it out, flip it around.
Oh no.
If I get in your way, you just let me know.
Well, I will.
Okay? What?
What?
What? What do you want? Huh? Want your job? I thought you were just a janitor. Did you hear about Dave the other day?
No.
He was like shoveling the walk outside.
Okay.
Somebody walked out and was like, what are you doing here? He was like, I'm the janitor.
What was fun was when I was introduced later as the boss.
You don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do you need the manual for the power supply? What's this? That's like BIOS and shit. Okay, you actually need that one. Well, you do. I do.
I'm just gonna slap it together.
Yeah, just, they make these things idiot-proof, man. Anybody can build them. All right, I'm gonna get you a couple more. You're damn right. I'm gonna install a couple Intensity Pros in here.
Man, this thing is something else.
It's nice having a big room right over my shoulder where they got to take all the trash out anyway. I'm just whipping shit right over. Touching the case. I'm grounded. That can come out. Might need that. You got a Phillips head screwdriver?
Yes.
A little one? That's a little bit. Any other? Are we going to put all three in here? Because that'd be four.
No,
Do you need
I
four?
need three.
You need three.
I need three.
Well, I'm going to put one here, and one here.
Perfect.
I don't need a bunny end.
No, I meant the
What? Yeah, the blank cover.
The blank,
Yeah,
please.
I'm there. So what's the little USB thing for?
HDMI, actually.
That's HDMI.
I believe so, yes.
Aren't those HDMI?
Yes, they are.
And that's HDMI.
Yes.
Okay. You say so.
Man, this thing's pretty. This is weird. Wait a minute.
What?
No,
What'd you do?
nothing.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything yet.
You know how that goes in there, right?
Well,
They go on the side.
side of what?
Like, shit.
Just throwing shit.
Don't judge me.
Where'd that go?
Christ! This is like the worst CD sleeve design ever.
Aha.
What?
Maybe?
What?
The right one here.
Grant Petty. Line of Fire.
ATX power. One more ATX power and this. These two
Hell of a lot of I.O. This thing can eat anything at this point.
That thing is gonna
Uh-oh.
Don't hurt it.
No, you got a problem. Okay, you don't have a problem. I don't know anything about computers, so can you please teach me, Daddy? Oh, Daddy, please. See how the hole lines up there?
Yeah.
See how, so when I tighten it in there, it's not going to line up to your slot.
Put it in the other side.
You know, they're all like, there's a tolerance to that. They just, the motherboards.
Try it.
Okay. You say so, Daddy.
Hey.
I trust you. I believe in you. I just want you to know that I believe in you at this time, at this moment in history.
You gotta remember, Todd, he
Hey.
had a computer shop a decade ago, so he knows computers these days.
Yeah.
Decade ago.
You know,
I'm sorry, 15 years.
in high school, actually in junior high,
I learned how to code COBOL, man. I know everything about computers. I programmed in Fortran
I
once.
volunteered my time at a local computer store just so I could have BBS time, modem time.
You're old.
So are you?
I totally didn't miss you there. These screws are going here. These screws will not go in here.
You really did that?
Broke a screw off in the hole? I might have done that. Okay. I've been allowed that in all the computers I've built in my life. I have never done that before. I'm kind of proud of that. I can fix it.
Okay.
Alright, plan. I'm just going to set that aside over there. I think I can fix it. Oh, because we don't have another case anywhere.
Actually, these. The only other one.
We may have sold a few.
You sold all of them, but like 2.
Well, then there's 2.
This
There you
one.
go.
Another
What's the other one do?
one. Sweater one. That's.
The tab?
Yes.
I don't think that's what it is.
It. That's the last time I let you. Man, I'm telling you.
Well, if you'd give me the right screw,
If you'd have used the right screw.
where's the right screw? And who the hell uses a different screw for this than you use for everything else? That's like the standard, that's the screw. That's the computer
No,
screw.
there's 2 different kinds.
Yeah, apparently there are on this case. Unlike every other case ever made in the history of information technology.
There we go.
What you got?
New
No, it's neat.
serial
Neat.
8.
It's not new. Neat. Neat.
Knee.
Neat. You don't get the joke.
Is
Never
that
mind.
Monty Python or something?
Yeah, it's a Monty Python thing.
From the Knights Who Say Knee?
Yeah.
Got
You got eventually.
Oh no, I
got around to it.
I got what you got.
You got around to it. Is what you got. I could just super glue this in place. It'd be totally fine.
Beautiful new computer.
Well,
And you're gonna put it. And you're gonna put it together with super glue.
It's a great computer. It's a shitty case. You need some Lian Li mojo in here, man. I don't think Lian Li makes a rack mount case, but it's good. All right, those are in there. Legit. Some like I can super glue them up on top. They're never coming out. It's a mission specific system. It's all right. We don't have to put them in all the way. You know why? The screw's going to line up anyway, and the top won't go on anyway. So we can just leave them like that, and it's going to sit in the thing, and we'll zip tie the cables to the back to all these.
Why don't you do this? You do this. Just take a screw, zip it down there so the damn thing doesn't go in.
All right. I'll try that. That ain't going to work, but I'll try it.
Use the right screw.
Is this the right screw? I don't know.
Probably not. But it might work. I'm not going to discount it.
It kind of works. I'm going to do it for the other one. It's a really piece of shit case. You're building a beautiful machine in the worst case in history. And now, you know what's going to happen? Those screws are going to work their way loose through like thermal cycle sometime in August, and it's just going to pop out and land down on the circuit trace and short shit out. Alright, I got 2 cable sets here.
Okay.
But you got 3 cards.
Yeah.
You're gonna need the 3rd cable set. And then what we'll do is we'll take... Now how many of these can you actually use with the new system? Because there's a lot here. There's audio
Audio left and
left,
right.
audio and right.
In and out.
You don't need the AES EQ.
I need the green ones.
You need the green ones?
I need the green ones.
Okay, that's Y in and Y out.
Yep, I need the green ones.
Okay.
Unless I'm doing, full VGA. which I don't think we're going to do at this stage of the game.
BYASEB. RY out. BY out. Audio out left, you're going to want that. RY in. And audio out right. So you're going to use all these cables. This gives you video in, video out, audio in, audio out. Okay, those are the cables you're using. And then all of these cables you're not. So what we do is we put that on there.
The black one there, I think, is...
just let these cables hang.
That's digital.
Yeah, it's digital. So, but we put this on, and we bring this bundle up like this, and we zip tie it with 2 zip ties right here, and then there's no stress on the cart, ever. Okay, that's my theory. And I've even got nifty little zip ties right here, so I'm going to mount this. And you want the same cable set for each card?
Yes, here's the other cables.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
But I think we do it like this, and it's just brilliant. Just totally brilliant. Do you want to come out the top or out the bottom? Because I can put them like that, or I can put them like that. What would you prefer? You want them out the bottom.
I want them like
that.
that.
See if I write them like this, you'll be able to read the tags. And not tight, but just snug. Just nice and easy.
Need to do that with the server too.
What?
Something actually think about moving the server up because there's no back rails.
Yeah, you should have just set it on the bottom.
Well, this was on the bottom,
Okay.
and that was sitting on top of it.
Well, you can
Initially.
set this on top of the server. The server doesn't need any upper ventilation at all. Everything comes out the front and back. You got a straight blade screwdriver over there? Hey. Okay, that's in there. Now we sort out. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, Todd, what do you got going on?
Oh, just working on Casper and fixing a few things up here, but I've got Casper at least started.
You have the server built.
The server is built. The server's down
Okay,
there.
that's right. It's the top box.
Yep, it's happy. The fan was huge. I think it wanted to come out of the box.
Okay, so tell them what you got going on here. What are you doing?
Just installing drivers and getting everything configured at the moment. If we look, there's the Casper server. It's actually running right now. And I just finished all the drivers. I mean, all
Okay.
the USB drivers and the network drivers and all the this, that, and the other drivers. Found out that IP addresses above 100 on this particular network don't like to talk to the gateway.
Okay.
So
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty weird. I had fun with that one. So, but I should have this thing operating here shortly, as soon as I can figure out how to.
Okay. And we have some other new additions to the rack. You want to take people through some of the other stuff here?
Oh yeah.
Like, they haven't seen this even yet, much less this, which
Yep,
is
well, you
not
know,
even bolted in yet.
Yeah. Well, if we'd looked at this before, there was, I don't know, what was there, 5 monitors up here, some full thing. It was great. There's keyboards and monitors and mice everywhere.
Well, it takes a lot of computers to make this work.
So,
We still don't have an IRC computer.
yeah.
You told me we were going to have an IRC computer. We don't have an IRC computer, but you told me we'd have an IRC computer up here.
Eventually.
We don't. We don't have an IRC computer, and that makes me sad.
Well, you know, I've got a computer right here. We can make it into an IRC
Okay,
computer.
that one cannot go on the thing.
On the KVM?
Yeah, the IRC computer has to be separate.
Why?
Because I want to be able to look at the IRC computer screen while I'm doing things on there.
What are you going to do on
All kinds of fun shit. Trust me on that one. We want the IRC computer screen right where your laptop is. That can be down low doing stuff.
All right.
So tell them about what you got here.
So anyway, this is a KVM because I was getting tired of messing with all the computers up here and just finally got fed up with it. And so we had to have a computer that actually, or KVM that actually did USB. And this was down in the computer lab, so I stole it. Number one, I don't even know what number one is right now. It's that computer over there. I think it was originally a play.
You got to get tape for the label maker.
Yeah. Number two, that's our Saturn.
That's Saturn
computer.
Control, yeah.
Number three is, I believe, is the encoder. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, what'd you do? What did you do?
I hit the space bar.
And
Computer
started
three.
something playing.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Number one is the encoder. So, see, look at it.
Yeah, but what the hell's 3? What?
Let's try that again. Here.
Yeah.
Here's number three.
It's rocking the hell out down there.
Out of
But
the
I don't.
PC speaker even.
Yeah, I don't. What computer is that? I don't even know what that computer does.
No, I don't either.
I don't.
I don't. It's hooked up though. I don't have a monitor signal though, so it actually goes to one of the inputs on here. I think it's probably.
Oh, it's the computer. It's this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah, right there.
Okay. You want to stop that? What's the song? Drink the sea? I can't read it.
I can't read it either.
Huh.
But there it is.
I'll be able to. I'll put it in macro mode, and I'll be able to read it when we edit it. I think it's drink the sea or something. I don't know. Okay, well that's cool. That's when we needed before the Caspar system. That's how we played things
Right.
on the internet.
So that's.
I forgot. We haven't used that in a while.
You probably forgot it existed.
No, I knew it was in there because you see it on the thing all the time. But
Look at that. Identify. Let's go identify. 1, 2. Oh, look at that thing. See, I don't even know what to think about that. It should be up there. I should be seeing it up there. It's not up there, but I got it there.
okay. All right. So what else? What else? And then 4 is the Casper
And
box.
4 is the Casper box.
Okay.
And I had to go through and redo the connection to the Saturn box because this mouse was throwing fits. You probably remember I was complaining about that the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fed up with that.
Okay.
Fixed that. I've been doing some looking on how to get the audio working on this. I've been working on the configuration for it a little bit. I'm not completely done with it yet, but we ran into the problem of the meters not working properly, and we had to have a special power to get the meters working. As I was going through the manuals, I realized that there was actually a VU meter output out of the back of the box.
Have you got it working yet?
I've hooked it up. I haven't got it tested yet.
Okay.
I've got it hooked up.
You're gonna have to calibrate the meters.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a whole another thing. We'll be able to put all of the meters that are right here onto this.
Yeah, but they don't look nearly as cool as like these sexy
Yeah,
meters.
Actually, I should turn.
Get in the IRC, post a
There's-
link to the manual.
there's-
I'll bet there's an electronics geek in like Norway or something who will make the cable.
There's a light test on this thing that I probably should do just to verify that those, because I think we've got issues with the lights on that as well.
They're LEDs.
LEDs.
Yeah, they're
Regardless,
LEDs.
I know-
They don't burn out. Okay, they don't burn out in this environment. On your bench at home when you're doing stuff, they burn out. But
They do have a lifetime, believe it or not.
yeah, but it's like 300 billion light years or something. Get it? Light years?
Yeah.
Alright.
How many photons is that?
That's like 100 billion parsecs.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the comments to come in because I'm using distance measurements for MTBF. And yeah, shut up. I know what it means.
Anyway, so we'll have VU meters that are actually going to work, and we can bring everything in to there. So that's a whole other thing we got that we'll have working. And
I'm all for the VU meters on the main output to the encoder, but I really, really, really want all the blinking lights to work on the console because it's so sexy when it works.
I would love them to work, but in lieu of that, in lieu of getting them to work,
okay,
you know, we need something. We need something.
The tricky part that I want to see you figure out is how do you calibrate the VU meters so that +3 on the VU meter is the moment when it starts clipping, because this is from an analog world.
Yes.
Where 0 was 0,
Uh-huh.
and you don't really start clipping until +3.
Right.
And it's a nice, soft, easy clipping. You're feeding this now into digital, which is brick wall distortion. You hit 0, you're done.
Oh,
You're out of bits. Okay.
Right.
And I want to see how you calibrate that to where it's a human readable, makes sense. We start clipping at +3, you know, so when you see the red lights, you know, back it off a bit. And I don't want to limit us, because the only difference between those numbers and these numbers is the color.
Right.
I want to be able to use the whole display and handle transients and all that. And I want this to appear in conjunction with the compressor over there. And those should be the last steps of audio before we go. Well, that's going to have to be before we go into the Casper box.
Right. So this will be before the Casper box, but then you'll actually see this will be after the Casper box.
That's going to make you crazy trying to set levels on it, but okay.
Well,
And set that with a rock hard limit and a hard compression, like 4 to 1 or more.
Yeah.
Vicious compression where the slope is like so that we can have people like me and the ever energetic Lisa over in radio screaming or whispering, and it does all the expansion we need and all the compression we need with a hard limiter. And yeah, but you're a bass player, you know a thing or two about setting up compressors and limiters.
I might.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah. So we got all that done. We fixed the color up in.
Yeah, they're going to see that in a few minutes when we go live.
So we got that done. We fixed your monitor problem up there as well.
Yep, I can thank you, Hugh Tassel. I now have preview, which is cool. That's going to make editing so much easier.
Yeah.
My neck thanks you. Editing video like this has sucked for the past couple weeks.
I bet it has. I bet it has. So we've got that. Found out, I actually did a lot of research on this over the last couple of days. It's pretty interesting. You know, this thing can control multiple banks of audio and video processors.
Really?
Like up to 14.
Can it control 2 AVPs?
Yes.
We have a second AVP. You might be able to have 2 AVPs feeding into the Casper box, and there's your 2 inputs, and you can pick and choose.
Yeah, we could do that.
There's another AVP.
Really?
I think there is.
You can do an AVP, a DVP, whatever you want.
That's what these buttons do.
That's what
isn't it?
these buttons do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's sexy.
Yes.
All right. It's either downstairs in AV or it's in surplus, but I think we have another AVP. I think we do. And if we don't, you can get them on eBay cheap, like $100 cheap.
Yeah, I looked on eBay, and they're not on eBay right now. There's
Okay.
nothing available right now.
So Hugh Tassel got us an AAP for like $5 on eBay.
That's awesome.
And it's in stock. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I actually bitched when it came in, like, guys, we don't need this, we can't do it. I think it was an SDI version that he
okay.
got us. I think he got us a DVP.
We have the technology to make that work, you know.
It's bad. It's
We haven't even
bad.
tried it. We haven't tried it.
We have tried it, and it trips breakers, because you got to fire up the big fuck-off boxes down here that take 2 plugs each and draw like 600 watts of power
Oh, they do
to
not.
convert it to SDI, just so you can switch it,
just don't
and then
like
go to the
it.
big fuck-off box down there full of cards and vacuum tubes, and to convert it back, and It's a whole colostomy bag system, man. It's just that's all that is a bag on the side so that you can make it kludge to work.
Hey, you know, that's all we got. Unless you get some SDI cameras, there's a donation for you.
Oh, I'd love some SDI cameras. I'd love some SDI cameras. I'd love some, you know, this century cameras would be quite the update. So from that 1980s piece of shit sitting there, which gives us that video. Now, I'll just put these two together because you can see the color bars and you can see us.
Yeah.
That tells you how bad it is.
It's bad.
Cameras from this century would be enough to make me thrilled.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's 2001. We've been in this century for a while. You went through puberty in this century. I mean, it's that long now. So, he's actually 22. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's it. I'll take it.
all right, you keep rocking. You could be working right now and you're not. So I'm gonna go and edit and do a live show while I edit. And you've got this going through Casper already?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But
it'll just, you can patch that while I'm live. It won't mess anything up. You're cool. You got it.
I will
We'll
let you
blink
know.
out for like
I
10
will
seconds.
let you know when I'm doing that.
All right, and you can because you have your second mic and you can talk to me.
You'll be able to hear me.
All right, cool. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. That's today's Captain's Blog. We'll see you next time. Because that's not the creepiest fucking thing ever. Help me! Help me!
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek!
Robot geek.
Physics geek!
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome.